Representatives, I am the Speaker's appointed House member on the Commission on Criminal and Juvenile Justice, and over the last year we've been working on membership. And this bill, honestly, is very straightforward if you look through it. One of the things that we've done is to allow for one of the members, for instance, if it's the Director of the Department of Public Safety, the Commissioner, that it's either that individual or their appointee. And we've kind of gone down through the list because we got some pretty heavy hitters. CCJJ, as it's commonly known, you guys is an amazing organization. Utah is incredibly lucky to have it. In our criminal justice space, it's kind of the who's who of criminal justice work in all of our different agencies. It has prosecutors, it has people from the courts, it has a whole collection of individuals. But because most of the members that are listed in the statute are the actual directors of the divisions, sometimes they can't come, and instead of just having them only, we would like to have it so that if they can't personally be there, then at least it allows for them to send an individual to go and speak in their stead. And the other thing that the bill does is we're consolidating a couple of positions. We are taking the Department of Human Services Director and the Department of Human Services Juvenile Services Director, and those two positions are being combined, and we're actually bringing on the Executive Director for the Department of Human Services in that position instead. We're also adding, by the way, a representative from the Indigent Defense Commission, who at this point is actually Justice Zimmerman, retired from the Utah Supreme Court, and we are adding a representative for Salt Lake County in the DA's office, because Salt Lake County does very nearly half of all the criminal cases in the state of Utah, and so having their representation, I think, is important. We're also adding an individual from the state bar who represents juvenile delinquency. And then to kind of help balance between prosecution and defense, we're adding a defense position from the Salt Lake Legal Defenders. We're listing it as the Executive Director, whoever that is. And so with that, Mr. Speaker, it is a very straightforward bill. It just manages the membership inside of the commission. It's an important bill for us for this year, but it really is that straightforward, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Discussion to the bill. Seeing none, Representative Hutchings for summation.
I'll waive summation. Thank you.
Summation is waived. Voting is open on first substitute House Bill 440, Commission on Criminal and Juvenile Justice Amendments. Representative McKell. Seeing all present having voted, voting will be closed. First substitute House Bill 440, having received 65 yea votes and 0 nay votes, passes the House and will be transmitted to the Senate for its consideration.